Hi. Spray, I thought you told me today's review was gonna be huge. Yeah, man, highest grossing movie of the year so far. Ne Zha has big money. Yeah, in China. No one in America knows who he is. Well, I'm sure the video will bring in that Chinese user base, you know? Spray, you know YouTube is banned in China, right? If you've been paying attention to the world of Western animation in the past few years, it's been kind of rough. Layoffs left and right, companies treating animation divisions like they're afterthoughts, and let's be honest, a whole lot of crap. There are some good shows and movies still, but it's been pretty dire. So as a result, I'm not surprised a lot of people have been looking outside of the US mainstream. Obviously, there's been plenty of interesting indie animation coming out, and of course there's no shortage of great anime coming out, even if Westerners think all anime has to be shonen. For the love of God, people, read a goddamn shoujo, seinen, or josei, you baka! And me personally, I'm always up for some animation from other countries, indie or studio. Doesn't matter where it's from. Whether it's south of the border, Italian, Ugandan, or weird North Korean cartoons that might share the same animators as Invincible. Which explains a lot, actually. And recently, I've been watching a lot of Chinese cartoons and animation, mostly because my fiance is from China. And it's been quite an experience with wildly different animation styles and storytellings. And one film we watched together is Ne Zha, and its sequel, Ne Zha 2. To give a broad idea of who Ne Zha is, he's kind of like a Peter Pan type of character, a hero to the children. Born from a lotus blossom, he's a protective deity, born with Herculean strength and speed. Doing things like fighting a Dragon King. Ne Zha has made a lot of appearances in Chinese pop, with several film appearances, a very popular TV series with The Legend of Ne Zha, which helped to introduce him to a new generation, and he's even made a number of appearances outside of Chinese media, showing up in the surprisingly beautifully animated Lego Monkey Kid TV series, Warriors Orochi, Megaten, and Fate Grand Order, where she gained the power of dem legs. And the big one being the recent movie of 3. Did I mention this character is very popular? And it was pretty dang good. The film is a lot more comedic and apparently plays about as loosely with the original myth as he does a game of hacky sack. And it does have its moments of kids movie dumb comedy, but the animation is very lively. There are plenty of jokes that do work, and some pretty solid action and interesting ideas. It did get me excited to see the sequel, which, yes! Now we are cooking. Everything is massively improved. The action is fantastic, the comedy is hilarious, the drama, oh my god, the drama, yes! It's genuinely really damn good. Highly recommend watching it, and it picks up right after the first movie, so it makes for a great back-to-back double feature. And you know me, I'm a slut for merchandising, so I wanted to get a figure of dear old Ne Zha, of which there's a surprising amount, including by upscale brands like Nendoroid and the subject of today's video, S.H Figuarts. Quick introduction to S.H Figuarts. They're Bandai's range of high-end collector's figures, mostly anime and video games, but they also have covered a lot of other things, from American comic books, movies, WWE, note to self, future review. And we got Ne Zha here today. Hey, sorry for the interruption, but have you subscribed yet? Well, why not? Because not everyone who watches this video may be subscribed. I upload new videos weekly alongside other shorts and live streams, so hit subscribe and hit the bell for updates on new videos. Once I hit 7,500 subscribers, I'm planning a big retrospective on Metroplex, so that's something to get excited for. Also, consider becoming a channel member. Your financial support goes into making these videos and would be a massive help. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Before we get into the figure itself, let's go over the accessories out of the box. You get various pieces of paper, but they're all in Swahili, so never mind. A neat little poster, a base, a stand to hold it up, always welcome, and the stand comes with some extra arms for a scarf to give a floating effect, which is really nice. Especially since a lot of collector's figures may not come with a stand. Takara and Bandai sometimes. You get a big old spear for shoving up someone's ass, a nice fire effect for the base of the stand, you got Ne Zha's collar, various hands including some open fists for accessories, open hands, and some gestures for magic. You also get some alternate feet with Ne Zha's fire rings made from a flying pig. Watch the movie to learn more. And you get 4 faces, a determined face, a nice smile, a mischievous face, which I think suits him the best, and a more angry face, which is kind of cool too. Should note, there's also a budget version of this figure released in tandem for Ne Zha 2, which sadly gets rid of the fire effects, collar, and spear, and the more angry face and happy face, replacing it with the potion from the second movie and the handsome face. I won't explain what this is, but it's spoilers for the second movie. Go watch it! Personally, I would have given the muscle tendon he ripped from Ao Bing in the original tale, because that just goes hard as fuck. After all that, it must be said, this figure looks amazing. It seriously looks like the film's CG model taken off the screen and molded into plastic. And when you got all the accessories on him, it's an amazingly dynamic and striking figure. Funny how S.H Figuarts don't have this on their website, because this is one of the best ones they've ever put out. And believe me, they have some good ones. He's very detailed, but not overly so he actually looks like his CGI model. Right down to his little pinky nose being ever so slightly a different color. But looking pretty is one thing. What kind of posing can he do? Head is on a ball joint and is very well articulated, and can even crane a bit around, so he can do a bit of new pang yo. There's a small waist pivot, no spine breaking for him though. Ball joints on the shoulder, elbows, and hands, allowing for a great range of motions. There's a bit of a split, not a big one, but I've seen worse. There's also a little swivel. Hinge joints at the knees, no ball joints though. Ball joints on the feet, however, be very careful with these because these joints, yeah. If there's one thing I don't like about Figuarts, these posts like to fall off, which does really suck. Especially because the figure is clearly intended to appear like it's flying, but the wheels are just too heavy. I'd add a bit of super glue to add some resistance, but that might not be a good idea with plastic like this. Oh well, at least it's not like some older Figuarts lines where, It's a shame about the feet because the figure is really fun to pose about and mess with, and he looks great, but the feet just don't want to work. Some tighter pegs or a different method of connection would have done a lot for this guy. Despite all of this, he can still do this pose of the week. And he especially looks great up against the figure of Ao Bing from the movie. Let me know if you want to review this guy. He's really good. Or you could pose him with your Transformers, which is definitely goofy as hell, but cool as hell. Transformers and Ne Zha. What a crossover. Oh, well, okay then. Oh, and of course there are figures too. Regardless, I highly recommend this figure at an affordable price. It's great if you're a fan of the movie, and even if you're not a big fan. But tell me, what do you think about Ne Zha, both the movie or the figure? Have you seen the movie yet? Let me know in the comments, please subscribe, and I bet this video will get like no views because I didn't want to cover an anime figure from something you filthy meguaren may actually know. I'm saving that for later this season.
It's